popular thing as wrestling fans like to do is make up dream cards in our head. What type of things we'd actually like to see in an ideal world. Well, I've put one together. It's my ideal Wrestlemania, and obviously because that's the biggest wrestling show that's around at the moment, or pretty much ever. So I've put together a card, and it's in an ideal world where all the wrestling organisations, they all get along and they'll all lend their guys to Vince, and they'll all share the profit of this one show. And I know obviously this stuff's never going to happen, but you know, ideal world and all that. So here's my card. I've started off with a best of brothers tag team triple threat match. First of all wins it. It was the Hardy Boys representing the WWE, the Briscoe brothers representing Ring of Honor, and the Young Bucks representing, well, basically themselves, but obviously they slightly TNA as well, because I think they're under contracts. They wrestle sometimes on Impact. You know, I think this would be an exciting match, so I thought I'd put this one together. Like, wonder what that one would be like. Next off, a survival match. Last man standing World Wrestling Cup. Now I'll try and introduce some realism to the wrestling, and obviously all sports have their world championships, the World Cup. So I'd make this at WrestleMania. I'd have a World Wrestling Cup where guys would represent their country to try and win the title, and this would be a four-ways match. Obviously, like, not a 1-4 finish. It's elimination, and the guys would be Rey Mysterio representing Mexico, Nigel McGuinness representing England, Dragon Kid representing Japan, and Kevin Steen representing Canada. I think these are the four main wrestling countries. It'd be fantastic to see these four guys go at it. I mean, Dragon Kid and Rey Mysterio, they could have an awesome match. I know Rey Mysterio is technically American, from San Diego, isn't he? Wherever. But yeah, still, I'd count him as Mexico because he wrestles that lucha libre style. Could get away with this idea. You know, Kevin Steen could do awesome stuff with little guys like Mysterio and Dragon Kid, so that could be a really awesome match. Next up, I'd have a women's championship match. Can't have a show without a women's match, obviously that'd be sexy. So I put Natty Neidhart, Sarah Del Rey and Sarita in this. Again, just Ring of Honor, WWE and TNA in this, although the last match I put Dragon Kid from Dragon Gate, but yeah. This match, I was going to put Beth Phoenix in, but Beth Phoenix and Sarah Del Rey, they're sort of interchangeable, aren't they? They both sort of play the same role. 99 Heart does to a certain extent, but you know, not as much. So I thought, you know, her in there would be an interesting situation, especially with Sarita, could do all types of shit. Ladder match for the United States Championship. I'd bring Jack Swagger from the WWE. I'd bring AJ Styles over from TNA, Davey Richards from the American Wolves Ring of Honor, and Tim Donst from Shikara. Put these four guys in the same ring, see what they can do together. Also a ladder match, you know, it'd be awesome to see them go at it, if that could ever happen. Next off, you know, like I said, I'm a big fan of, like, as you can tell by the theme of this card already, international sort of feud. So I've put together a match, Britain versus the Orient. It's basically Britain versus Japan. It's Wade Barrett, Doug Williams, Prince Devitt and Pac against Marufuji, Kobashi, Yamato and Tajiri. I think this could be an absolutely awesome match. You know, 4-on-4 is it? Yep, 4-on-4, Survivor Series type of rules. Last team standing, sort of a war situation, if you get what I mean. And who would win that match? Be quite interesting. Next off, I'd go for a four corners tag team elimination for the undisputed tag team champions of the world. First off, before this, I'd have Chris Hero go against Aries, because they both hold tag team championships in Ring of Honor and Shikara with Claudio Castagnoli. So I'd have them go at it to unify the ROH and Shikara tag team titles with Claudio Castagnoli. The winner of that I'd have to be Chris Hero. So Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli taking the unified Shikara and Ring of Honor tag team titles to go against Edge and Christian, who'd be my WWE and World Tag Team Champions unified team, Motor Machine Guns, who'd be my TNA Tag Team Champions, and Naruki Doi and Masato Yoshino, who would be my Dragon Gate Tag Team Champions, just to see these guys go at it. I thought I'd have it four corners, tag team elimination, last team standing. It'd be fantastic to see these four teams go at it. I mean, the Machine Guns in Doi and Yoshino are just full impact guys, 60 miles an hour. You know, full speed. That's full throttle. I'm trying to throw out some cliches here, I don't know why. But you know, the full throttle kind of guys go at it. Then you got Claudio Claudio and Chris Hero are fantastic workers. You know, they're an awesome team, and obviously Edge and Christian, not teamed together for about a decade, but again they would be a fantastic team to throw together, especially for this type of occasion. Next, did have a lot of the Darkness match. I wanted to throw in the Undertaker in there somewhere, and had him in my world title match, but I thought no, you know, him against Sting is sort of a match that fans want to see, but I thought I'd have Lord of the Darkness triple threat cage match. You know, first fall wins it with Undertaker, Sting and Great Muta, and I'm not sure if Muta's still going. I know he has a few matches every now and then. I don't know if he can work that much. I saw him in I think it was a PWG show from January where he was alright, but you know, he was nowhere near as good as he used to be. So if he could get up to where he used to be, these three guys, sort of a last hurrah for the three of them. And then finally, my main event, 5-man elimination, undisputed world championship of the world. I'd have Triple H. No, it's not 5-man, it's a 6-man. I changed it. Yep, I'll have Triple H carrying in the WWE world title. I'd have Kurt Angle carrying in the TNA title. Tyler Black keeping hold of his Ring of Honor title going into this. I'd have CIMA holding the Dragon Gate title going into this. Open the Dragon Gate title, whatever it's called. Go Shiozaki taking in the, is it GHC or is it IWGP? I can't remember which one's which between Noah and the All Japan New Japan title system. But anyway, I'd have Go Shiozaki taking in that title, and I'd have Bryan Danielson coming in, because everyone thinks he's the best in the world without a title, and obviously they'd all go at it for the world title, and you know, I think this would be a fantastic match. You know, I just thought I'd throw this card together, so I just had an extra video to throw onto YouTube if people are interested in seeing dream cards, which, you know, sometimes I like to check out other people's dream cards to see what they think of pro wrestling. So if anyone's interested in this, then they know my thoughts, and yeah, that's it.